So you must be interested in the Newbery Reading Enrichment opportunity. To find out more information, there's a lot on our website. So go to the school website, and then right in the middle of the screen, you'll see ITLMS website. I want you to click on that. And then this is the Instructional Technology and Library Media Services website. So again, in the middle of the screen, hover over where it says About Your Media Center, and then hover over where it says Book Clubs, and you'll see Newbery Reading Enrichment out to the right. Click on that. This has lots of information about this book club, so let me explain what this is. Newbery Book Club is where you read brand new books that are published in 2014, and these books are in contention for the Newbery Medal, which are those gold and silver shiny medals that are on the front covers of books. And this is awarded every January. So students in this club try to guess which book that they think should win the Newbery Award. It requires quite a bit of reading, but you do have choice in the books that you do read. And we narrow down to the top 20 and the top 10 books, and finally you cast your vote by the time we get to January. So this is definitely a book club for readers and students who enjoy reading a lot of different types of books and discussing them with others. So this has some different links on it. I'm going to scroll down first to this one where it says Newbery Wiki. The Newbery Wiki is a place where we have information about each of the books that's in the Newbery Book Club collection. So here's some things that were the same about the club from last year, and then here are some things that are new. The main things that are new is that meetings are held every week during Gear Up time. 6th graders are going to meet on Tuesdays, 7th graders on Wednesdays, and 8th graders on Thursdays, and meetings are held in the Media Center. There's an application I'll show you in just a little bit. This green sheet business, that had to do with something from last year. So for students who were in the club before, they'll know what I mean by that. I'll go over the suggestion box in a little bit as well. And our name is new. We used to be called Newbery Club, and you'll hear me call it Newbery Club still. But now it's Newbery Reading Enrichment instead. So a little bit of a name change there. So let me show you some of the things that are on here. If you click on the right-hand side where it says 2014, 2015 Newbery Club, this is a list of all of the different books that are in the collection, and this list will grow over the coming months as we identify new titles for the collection. So if you click on one of them, it brings up a page that has the different book titles, it has information about the book, it has links to reviews and to different websites, and it also has comments from students who have read the books that are in the club. Now, since this is a club for 6th, 7th, and 8th graders, this is a way for you to talk to each other about the books because we don't mix different grade levels in club meetings. So this way, as let's say as a 6th grader, you can see what the 7th and 8th graders are saying about the same books that you're reading. So we have a page for every single book in the collection like that, and all of them are brand new 2014 books. So that's what the wiki is like. It's a discussion space. It's a place for you to share what you're thinking about the books that you're reading. I'm going to go back over to the main Durant website where we have Newbery Club information. The virtual suggestion box, which I mentioned a little bit ago, this is where you get to add some suggestions for the book club and recommend actual books that you'd like to see on the Newbery Club list. So this is just a quick form if you're interested in making some suggestions. The other thing that you need to make sure that you complete is the online application. So if this sounds like something that you're interested in, if this is something that you really enjoy reading a lot of books, you like discussing them with friends, and you're going to commit to this experience, then you're going to need to fill out an application so that you can let me know that. So here is the application. There's some information here that you're going to read through with your parents to make sure that you do agree to the terms of being part of this group. Attendance is extremely important. If during Gear Up time you're needed on team for enrichment or remediation, that definitely takes priority. But when you are not on team and required to be there, then you need to be at club meetings each either Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, whatever day of the week is your day for your grade level. It's important that you bring club books to meetings and return them in a timely fashion so others can read them. You are going to try to read at least 2 Newbery Club books a month. That is a bare minimum. I'd really prefer that you read more than that a month, but that is the minimum of how many you should read to be able to keep up and to be able to vote effectively come later this school year. You also need to regularly contribute to discussion, both in person at our meetings and on the discussion board I just showed you. And you need to demonstrate really good behavior. That's our PBIS behavior. Otherwise, you may no longer be invited to be in the club. So as long as you agree to these terms, and again, read them carefully with your parents. If you agree to these terms, you're going to fill out the form. Your parents are going to have their part that they fill out as well. And then if you're interested in donating a book to the collection, we're always interested in having more books in the collection because we have so many students that are interested in Newbery Club, and sometimes we've run out of books. If you do donate a book, then we put a special book plate inside with your name, and you get to be the first one that checks it out. So definitely consider that if you're able to do that with your family. When you finish reading this and filling it out, you'll click submit, and then I will know that you're interested in joining this Newbery remediation or Newbery reading enrichment group. I think that's all. We do have some deadlines coming up. The deadlines for track 1, 2, and 3 are July 28th, I believe. Yes, July 28th, and the deadline for track 4 is going to be August 18th. August 18th. So if you you need to make sure that you join by then because there is no joining after those dates, and I will not make any exceptions for that. So join as soon as possible, and after you submit that application, I will be in touch with you, and I look forward to seeing you at our meetings.